What's happening YouTube? It's your man, your brother, More Motivation. Today I'm going to talk about what you can do to get your motivation back, especially during this pandemic situation. Gyms closed, things are not as available as they were before. And this video I'm going to tell you a few things that might help you. So you noticed everything's closed, it's depressing, with this pandemic situation. You're waking up at random times, you're not motivated to work out, you are losing your mojo, and it's getting worse and worse. Did you know behaviors are created here? So the more you do something, the more you create neural pathways in your brain, and it basically becomes harder to resist certain behaviors because you build such a connection with it. Well, this video, I'm gonna show you how to get out of it. So the first thing you want to do is take things one day at a time. What do I mean? So start today. Start doing little things to bring yourself back to the routine you were in before. So if that's waking up at the same time every day, if that's drinking water every day, if that's tracking your food, working out every day, take it one day at a time, right? Give every day an opportunity to win and use that day as evidence to keep winning each other day. So take it one day at a time is my first tip. Tip number two, forgive yourself for whatever happens, because in all truthfulness, we can't all be motivated all the time. Things are gonna happen and things are gonna stir us away from our goal. Things might happen in the family, pandemic situation like this. So find a way to forgive yourself, right? Because mistakes happen. We aren't perfect, which is why I'm here, right? I'm trying to be better. You're trying to be better. So forgive yourself is number two. And number three is admitting you need help. This is one of the hardest things to do. It's gonna take putting your ego aside and seeking help. That's something not enough people do. I'm in a situation where I was doing things, and I was trying to do things on my own. And the problem with that is you take more time when you're trying to do stuff on your own, but if you get help, if you get feedback, if you get direction, it takes less time. So admit to yourself you need help. Admit to yourself you're messing up, right? And that's gonna come along with the forgiving yourself and taking it one day at a time. You have to admit you need help. You cannot just pretend you're doing everything right. If you're doing everything right, you wouldn't be in the situation. Realizing what you do wrong and realizing you're making mistakes is one of the best things you can do. It's called the art of being humble, right? Admit to yourself you made a mistake. Admit to yourself you're not doing the right things and that you need help. That's the third and final step into getting your motivation back, getting your mojo back, right? And I'm gonna add one more thing before I end the video. It's always gonna be a journey, and as you go, and even on the road when you're driving, we can use this as illustration. There's always gonna be stop signs. There's always gonna be other cars in the way, different lanes, but all you can really do is focus on the lane you're in, right? And there's gonna be times you'll speed up, and there's gonna be times you slow down. But it's important to recognize when you need gas, when you need to make turns, when you need to stop. And that's normal. That's part of the journey, right? And those three things right there that I told you guys, you literally have to take it to heart, because You do have to take it one day at a time. You do have to forgive yourself when you mess up, and you do have to admit when you need help. It's not a bad thing to need help. It's not a bad thing to mess up sometimes. It's not a bad thing to take a step back and take your goals one day at a time. That's what's going to take to get the motivation back, right? And if you want more information on training, dieting, how to be strong, how to be aesthetic, still be explosive, athletic while doing intermittent fasting. Links are down below for online coaching. And like I said, guys, take it one day at a time, forgive yourself, and admit to yourself when you need help. So that's it for the video. Make sure to like, make sure to share with somebody that it might help. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell to be notified for more stuff. I'll see you guys later. Peace.